We're here celebrating the grand opening or the groundbreaking for Sam's, which we look forward to them opening their doors eventually. I know, like for me personally, we shop a lot there, not only as small business owners, but as a family. We always find that we can find good deals there. So we're excited about this coming in into the city of Weslaco inside of Precinct One. You know, for us locally, our office is right down the street. So we're excited. We have a lot of good things to look forward to.
I like the remarks by the MC today, Mr. Tim Smith, when he said that we're going to look back at this as an historic moment because it's going to signify the start of incredible growth in this part of Weslaco. Would you concur with that?
I think it's going to continue to add to it. I think that there's been a lot of growth, and I think that if you drive down the expressway now compared to what it was about 10 years ago, and you're going to see a significant change. And I think that this just adds to it. You know, we're experiencing a tremendous amount of economic growth, and a lot of people looking at investing in Weslaco. You see these shopping centers, Texas Roadhouse, James Avery, some pizza places. You know, it's growing quite a bit already. You see new shopping centers here up and down the expressway now, and to have Sam's come in and add to that is going to be really valuable as well.
Okay, moving on because it's very hot. I don't want you to be in the sun too long. Moving on, let's talk about the projects you're working on now. And I know one particular one is the Wellness Center. You're very proud of that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. It's actually right down the street, and it's going to be real close to the expressway as well. So you're going to see this as an accessible type of recreation center for our area, which is really, in my estimation, from the county side, has never existed here before. So the Mid-Valley really doesn't have a place where kids and adults can congregate and be active and have access to full gymnasiums, basketball courts, volleyball courts, pickleball courts, batting cages, a golf simulator, weight room, a studio, a classroom. That's too much. A classroom where we can provide adult education and extension of education, even in collaboration with maybe a university or a college. We're looking forward to that type of access. We're looking forward to a place where kids can gather on weekends and host tournaments and be active and engaged. You know, there's a whole lot of things that our wellness center is going to be affording to our Mid-Valley community that really has never existed before.
And the Mid-Valley's never had anything like that before?
Not a public access one like this. You know, we're going to have this primarily as a wellness center for our Hidalgo County Drainage District employees. This is going to be to add to their wellness program. But it's also going to be available to the general public at certain hours. It's going to have, you know, again, access to basketball gyms and for kids to be able to host tournaments and be active and engaged. So I'm really excited about that kind of opportunity for us.
How much is it going to cost?
So the total project from start to finish is about $7.5 million. The great thing about all of this is it came from the American Rescue Plan money. So American Rescue Plan money is federal dollars that were sent down to the counties for them to determine the best way to invest it. For me, I felt like investing in health and wellness in our area. So none of this $7.5 million came from local taxpayer dollars.
And the opening date?
Well, we're hoping that this will finish sometime in mid-January of 2026. And we'll hopefully have some sort of a grand opening, ribbon cutting, either at the end of January or sometime in February.
Any other projects you want to talk about?
We have a whole bunch, and I don't know
how much time have we got?
Time you got. But in addition to that, we're continuing with our 16-mile hike and bike trail. We're in the process right now of paving another 3 miles in the city of Donna. We're going to have to work backwards a little bit and come back 1 more mile to connect it to what exists already in city of Weslaco. But when it's all said and done in that little strip, we'll have about 7 miles of hike and bike trail that are complete. So we'd be about halfway on our journey to city of San Juan and connecting to the Precinct 2 trail. So we're really excited about the progress of that. We had a little bit of an issue with the asphalt plant today, so we can't pave today, but we're looking at continuing that paving here real soon.
One other thing I thought of, because I really enjoyed the interview I got with you at the Donna School District when the Head Start program was reintroduced for Donna ISD. And you were saying how important that is. And you're so pleased that they've reintroduced that.
Early access to reading and education, especially for our most vulnerable population, is always something that you're going to hopefully support. You know, I think it's really important. You know, education is the doorway, and it's a pathway for a better future for all of us. You know, if we want our future generation to have a chance at prosperity, they need to have access to education. So that is symbolic there, because it is the symbol of access to education for the kids that otherwise might not have that kind of access. Learning English at an earlier age, learning how to read and write, learning the alphabet and the colors. When they get early access to that, it helps them when they transition into the general population of K through 12 type programs. So it is extremely rewarding when the county can support programs like that, especially for the population that really needs it the most.
Commissioner, thank you so much. When we meet up with you, we're always learning more about all the big projects you're working on for the Mid-Valley. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.